Hello, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is LaShawn with Power Life Hypnosis. And in this video, I'm going to be providing you with a method to send a telepathic message to someone. So this method is very interesting because I know that it works. My friend and I did an experiment with this because I wanted to test it before I shared it with you all. So I know that this method works. I will go ahead and tell you the method and tell you my experience with it. So if you want to send a message to someone, it is actually very, very simple. So the only thing with that is sometimes when we want to send a message to someone, the recipient of the message can be not in a place of receiving the message. For example, if they are very busy, focused on something, distracted, or something like that, they may not receive the message. So sometimes you have to do this again. However, I know that this method works because it's been tested and proven. Okay, so to send a telepathic message to someone, all you're going to do is first you're going to rub your hands together. So you're going to rub your hands together for, about 15-30 seconds. So rub it together. You're going to feel your hands getting hot because what you're doing is you are creating an energy ball. You're creating energy. So right now you're building up energy, you're building up energy, you're building up energy. And then you're going to, once you've built up enough energy, you're going to bring your hands parallel to each other, and you're going to be able to feel the energy ball between your two hands. You're going to feel an energy between your two hands. So it may feel like a tingling, a warmth. It can feel like different sensations, but you're going to feel this energy ball between your hands. And from here, you can actually play with the energy ball. You can play with it some and see what that feels like. So from there, once you have your energetic ball here, you're going to envision a blue light coming from your hands into this energy ball. So this blue light, imagine that it actually comes from the ceiling, comes from the skies, and it is filling you up with this blue light, this blue energy, and the energy is going to then come out through your hands and create a blue ball. So the energy, you're going to visualize and imagine that this energy between your hands is this bright, radiant blue color. So you can play with that for a little while. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to state the message that you want to send clearly into this energy ball. So when I say clearly, I mean do it in 1 or 2 words. You don't want to send a whole sentence because the message is going to get lost in that. So you can send 1 or 2 words, 2 or 3 words, such as contact me, text me, call me, message me. You're going to send a few words, and you can also, if you'd like, send a mental image as well, because that's how we pick up messages. We pick them up, through these words, through these feelings, impressions, also through mental messages. So you're going to, for example, you can say to someone, call me, and you envision, a telephone, a cell phone. So you're going to speak to that person. So from there, what you're going to do, there's 2 different things now. So you have your message here. And from there, one method that you can do is you're going to release the ball by, you're going to visualize and imagine that person standing in front of you, see them as clearly as you can, as detailed as you can. And then you're going to take your hands at your heart chakra, and you're going to move them outward to the recipient of the message. And then you're going to release that ball of light to that person. And as you release the ball of light to that person, you're going to visualize that the message, that ball of blue light, that it encompasses them and it surrounds them. And it envelops their entire energy and it permeates their energetic field. And imagine them receiving this message, knowing that we are all energetically connected. So as you send out this message, this person is receiving it in real time. So that's one method that you can do. Or you can, so you have your ball, you gave your message, you can visualize the person in front of you, and then you're going to take the ball and you're going to literally just throw it in their direction. Throw the ball at the person. So that's another method to send that message. And then afterward, what you can do is just put your finger to your mouth for the message to not come back to you, because the message is for the recipient. It's not supposed to come back to you. So you can do it with either hand, where you can release the ball, you can throw the ball, and then as soon as a message is sent you, for a moment, so the message does not return. So I know that this method works because a friend and I actually decided to do an experiment. To test this method, what my friend and I did was I told her the process, I told her how to do it, and I asked her to send me a message at a particular time. So I knew that that message was coming at that particular time, so I allowed myself to be in a receptive state. So when your recipient is receiving their message, they're most likely not waiting for it to come to you unless you're doing this experiment. So keep that in mind. However, I sat and I waited because I knew that she was going to contact me at this particular time. So a minute or so before, what I did was I sat and I just did some deep breathing in order for the message to come in. And it was very interesting because a little bit before the message started coming in, or a little bit before the time that we agreed on, I kind of felt her energy toward me. And I was thinking that maybe she was thinking of what to say, or, she was thinking of me. So as soon as that minute hit that I knew that she was sending a message, I heard her say, I heard a meow. I was hearing a meow. And that was a little weird because, why would my friend be meowing? She's a human, not a cat. So I heard a meow. And then after that, I felt, I could kind of visualize her being like, what do I do now? She was kind of like, what do I do now? So after that moment happened, we called each other and I asked her what she sent. And this is what happened. So she was thinking before that minute, she's thinking, what do I say? And then as soon as the minute hit, when she sent the message was fat cat. It was fat cat, fat cat, fat cat, her roommate's cat. So I heard a meow and I thought of a cat, of course. So I found that very, very interesting. So that's how I was able to know that, I received her message. And she was telling me that after that happened, she didn't know what to do with the energy ball. She didn't know what to do with the energy ball. She sent the message and she didn't know what to do. So she told me that she just kind of held it there and then just kind of dropped it, which was funny because I felt her saying, being like, what should I do with this ball? And then, that was it. So that is definite proof that this method does work. So if you try it and you do not receive the response from that person, for example, if you wanted somebody to call you and you don't receive the response from that person in that day, try it again the next day. Try it again for a few days if you'd like, because you never know what kind of state a person is in when you are sending them a message. So try again, because a person may not be in a receptive state the first time, but they may be in a receptive state the second or third time. But this method definitely does work. It is certified, stamped, and approved. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Go out there and try it. What I recommend is trying this video with, for example, a friend. You could try the experiment like my friend and I, or trying this video with somebody who isn't of extreme importance to you, but maybe somebody you would just like to have contact you. You know, a friend or a family member or something, you want somebody to contact you, try the method out. And as you try the method out, your belief will strengthen and you will see that you have the power to send telepathic messages. So thank you again. I hope that you enjoyed. Go out here and try that. Go out there and try it. All right. Have fun, guys. Bye.